Guys, I'm not sure what's going on tonight. Like, this is just having me, this is the last time that I'm doing this, unfortunately. Apologize, guys, but I'm not sure what is going on. I'm not really used to this. A StreamYard, I've never used it before. Normally, I stream live on Facebook, but because I have a special guest and I want to bring her in camera, I have to be going through this channel. But I hope this is it for the final time. I keep getting logged out, kick off, and all that. Okay. I had a jacket on just now. I had to take it off. It's getting hot in here because I've been on and off this live for the past half an hour. This is crazy. But I think we have it now. I think we're in now. I think we're in for good. Macy, if you're here, let me know. Thank you for your patience, guys. Welcome, Tash. Welcome. I hope this is it right now. I keep getting thrown off this live. I'm not sure what's going on, but I think this is it. We're ready to go. So, guys, I'm super excited. I know most of you guys are curious. As for me, I'm just eager to learn because I don't know everything. I do have a special guest. She's not new to me. She's an old friend. We went to school together, and that is what we're going to be discussing. Hello? Okay. Um, 1 second, guys. I'm waiting for Macy to come in. Thank you so much, Less Incentive. You girl, I'm gonna reward you big. You're such a writer. You have been with me from day one. I just wanted to know that I appreciate you for always supporting. And thank you for joining the live. Please to share. Please to share the live, share the live, share the live. All right, 1 second, guys. 1 second. I know we're behind, but 1 second. Let me put my phone on silent. Okay, guys. So as we wait on Macy to come on, I'm gonna ask you guys to, have your questions because we will have an open panel. You're able to ask her whatever question you like. It's up to her if she want to answer. For most of you who know Macy, you know that she's very straightforward and she's not afraid to answer any questions that you have. If you're curious, she can also fulfill that curiosity. She will give you the answer straight up. I'm just waiting on her to get on, and then we can go straight into the live because we're already behind by 40 minutes. Again, I do apologize, but I was having some technical difficulties. It was just impossible getting on here. Oh, let me see. Please to like and share the live, guys. Please. I don't want to keep repeating myself. I need as much people in the house as possible. There's a lot of knowledge that will be going around tonight. I don't want you guys to miss out on that. So please share the live, invite your friend, get something to drink, popcorn, whatever you like. Just feel comfy and relax. We'll be here for about an hour and a half the most. This is just part one of many series that is to come. Again, I'm super excited to bring Macy on. She's no stranger to me, and for some of you guys, you're also familiar with her. Did she run away? Guys, I just uploaded a new video as well today. If you guys haven't checked that out yet, please go ahead and do so. If you're viewing for the first time, welcome to all my oldies but goodies. It's always a pleasure having you. I think I'm going to put my jacket back on because, I've calmed down because I was having so many issues getting on. Hello? No, I just sent you a new link just now. Let me do it again. I just sent you an Yeah, but I'm let me see. Tash, Tash, if you're on the live, could you send the link to Macy? She's not getting it. I've sent it twice. I'm not sure what's going on, but Tash, if you're on here, please to send the link to Macy. I'm not sure why she's not seeing it. Tani, welcome. Naturally, Tammy, welcome. Les, welcome. Send it to her real quick, Tash. Let's get started. Ooh. I'm not even home, you guys. I'm at a friend's house. How is everyone doing? Are you guys having a great Sunday afternoon? As for me, today was pretty relaxing. I had to edit a few videos, created a few reels, and then I had to get ready for this live. And for some reason, the devil keep messing it up. But we're on now. I'm just waiting for Macy. Just want to add her, and then we can take it away. Please remember, you can go ahead and ask your questions. Feel free to ask Macy whatever questions you like. She's very open and honest and straightforward. So she's going to give it to you straight on. Tash, did you get her? Because I'm not... Hello? No. Yeah. The messages look to your right. Hold on. Let me see if I can. Thank you guys for waiting. I had to mute the phone, but Macy should be getting on any minute now. I think she okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and invite her on. Hi, the Bennett family. How are you? Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Why am I keep on? Hi, Rihanna. How are you? Welcome. Macy, are you getting the invite? Let me type that in. Macy, please check your email address. Click the link and then you will be added on. Hi, VibesLink TV. How are you? Macy, go to your email, click the link, and once you click it, you'll be added on. Okay. Let me do it again. It was sent on. So just click the link in the email and you will be on. Hi, the Bennett family. How are you? Oh, Jabbar is doing great. He's doing great. Thank you so much for asking. We're waiting on the special guest again, guys. The girls. They won't be able to find you. Remember, they have to come on my YouTube. It's my YouTube channel. Remember, they have to. They're not going to be able to see. Remember, you're coming on my live stream, so they have to come on my YouTube channel, and that's why we printed the flyer, and that's why we sent out the email. People just don't follow instructions. It makes no sense. It absolutely make no sense to just talk about certain things. Like, it is crazy. I guess. Well, I've been saying it all week. Even when I went on MACY Live, I've been saying that the flyer clearly states that they have to come on my YouTube. So I'm not sure what they missed. These people. Guys, if you're here for the first time and you're not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. Oh, Jesus. Tash, please go get your mom. I'm good, Les. 1 second. 1 second, guys. I'm going to mute this. Okay, guys. So I have resent the link to her. Um, I have resent the link to her, so hopefully she gets it this time. She should be on in 2 minutes. If not, guys, I'm not sure what else that we're going to do, but I've tried my utmost best. So hopefully she's on this time. Thank you, Tash. Thank you so much. Okay, here she is. Oh my God.
Can you hear me now? This
Finally.
is a mess, huh?
Finally.
Can you hear me?
Clearly, you can hear me?
Yeah, why they say my mic not working?
Good.
Girl, listen, honey.
Yes.
I did everything you told me to do. Don't your sister not
I know, it's fine.
your sister don't really know that was girl, it's embarrassing though, cause listen.
No, you don't know, you don't know. You just have to, just like me. I had a few issues getting on, but that's why I was telling you, let's log on a little bit longer so we can go ahead and you know what I mean. But you were on Vigo. So nevertheless, we're here and you're tardy for the party. You're 1 hour tardy. So
Ooh,
you were an hour late. It was 8. We supposed to start at 8 o'clock.
I know, but you had technical difficulties. So
Yeah, so me half an hour, you half an hour. So we tardy. All
yeah.
right.
I
So
apologize, guys. I apologize. I just don't know about the phone.
thank you, Rihanna. Welcome. Yes. So without any further ado, we're just gonna dive right in because an hour is already passed, and I only plan, to give these guys an hour and a half the most, but we'll see based on the direction how the conversation is flowing. So let me formally introduce you, and I want to welcome you to my platform, Macy.
Yeah, sister.
I am so happy that you were able to join me. Like I was telling the audience earlier, I'm not new to you, and I know there's a lot of people here who are also familiar with you, but
Mm-hmm.
we have a lot of new faces, and they're seeing you for the first time, right? I also
Yeah, I should have worn some makeup.
I explained to them also that you're an open book. They can go ahead and ask us any questions. Feel free to ask any questions. If that is okay with you, you'll go ahead and answer. I don't know you as someone who hold back, so I know you're gonna give it to them and you're gonna give it to them straight. So
Hmm.
again, welcome. All right.
Okay, so but I can't see. Am I gonna be able to see the questions or something? Or are you gonna ask me back?
No, you should be able to see everything.
I'm not. Oh, I'm. Everyone can see and hear you, but I'm not seeing. I'm not seeing the chat.
Guys,
Also,
let me know if you guys are hearing Macy. Just let me know. Type yes if you're hearing Macy. Yes, but I want to know, are you guys able to hear Macy? Are you guys hearing Macy? Okay, Tash said yes.
well, I'm not. Did if Tash typed yes, I didn't see what I didn't
Yes.
see. Not,
Okay. So everyone is hearing you. You have to look to the left. I'm not because you're on your phone, right?
yeah.
I'm not sure. Somebody who is on their phone could tell you probably where to look, but I know from my
Let me
computer
see.
screen,
Let me try something. I see chat. Hold on.
I'm to the left.
Hold on. Wait.
Please don't do anything and cut yourself off, ma'am.
No, it said chat with everyone in the studio. Hold on.
Yes.
Okay. Let me see something. Damn. How do I go back now? What the hell?
Girl.
How the hell I come back to you now?
You're here. I'm seeing you.
I'm not seeing you or anything. Hold on. Wait. Okay. All right. You
You're
see,
fine now.
I typed it. So, girl, you're gonna have to repeat the questions to me because I'm not seeing them.
Okay. Um Once you click chat, that is you're not seeing where to click chat.
I clicked chat and then I typed hey guys, but
I
uh,
didn't see you type hey guys. I didn't see that. I didn't
hold on.
see when you type that. No.
Let me try again. Hold on. Okay, I listen. My phone, I can click the chat. When I click the chat, right,
Yeah.
and then when I click chat and then I click comments, I'm seeing it, but I'm not seeing it now. Like I'm here with you, but I'm not seeing the comments.
I don't know. I might have to read the question. I don't know, but I don't know.
Just read the questions because I'm not seeing it. I mean, once I click on chat
Yeah.
and then I click on the comments, I'm seeing people. I'm seeing the comments, but I'm not seeing it like now.
Nobody's typing now. The comments are just there. Nobody asked any questions yet. There's no questions there yet. It's just the comments you're gonna see. So that's fine. So are you seeing the comments?
No, I'm not seeing no comments. Just go. Just ask me the questions.
Okay. All right. And if a question pop up, then I'll be able to read that to you. So guys, tonight discussion is all about Macy and her journey from male to female. We want to learn about her transitioning, what the process has been for her, her family background, and just how she journeyed along to where she's at presently. So Macy, yeah, I will read the question, Tash. So Macy, we're gonna go way back, way, 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 way back. Um, I remember we went to school together. And
Hmm.
guys, Macy and I were from the same community. We went to the same school. So I've known her for many moons, many, many moons. And before I even go into the questions, I want to add my 2 cents. And I want to say that going to school and interacting with you, uh, or I should say, we always knew that something was different, but we couldn't pinpoint it at that time because we were too young just to put everything into perspective. All we knew was that you like to play with the girls and you always like to do what we were doing. You know what I mean? So from that point forward, personally, I think I've had a soft spot for you. And the reason for that is because we have history together. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? And I genuinely care about you as a person. I genuinely love you. I accept you for who you are. And I want you to know that openly. Yeah?
Hmm.
All right. So with that being said, let's journey back to Mile Gully. Um, at what age would you say or you had the feeling of something was different, or um you felt feminine in some way? Take us back to that journey when you first had that feeling. Take us through that journey.
To be frank, um, I don't remember the exact age, but I know I was less than 10. I know for certain I was less than 10, and I never feel comfortable like in a male's body. I'm always thinking I'm female, but back in the day, we're from this little community,
Right.
and people would just say, "Oh, damn, he acts like a girl." He
Right.
acts like a girl, but they weren't no bashing at the time, like
Right.
because I'm a little kid, so
Right.
they weren't no bashing. They would be like, "Oh, she acts like he acts like." They would say he acts like a girl, but
Right.
I never like feel attracted to females at the time. Like, yeah, it's a young age, but I never feel no attraction towards the females. I wasn't even attracted to boys yet, but I just knew within myself that I'm a girl. Like I just feel that passion inside, like a burning sensation. Like,
Yeah.
girl, you're a girl.
Right. So let me ask you, because growing up as young kids, I know that you're familiar with what playing Dolly House is,
Yeah.
right? Because
Hmm.
I played that a lot. I think, most kids growing up in Jamaica, we all did.
Hmm.
So, as a young boy, playing Dolly House, what role would you play, or what role were you eager to play?
On it, I always inside, like inside. I was always eager to play. The mama role or the girlfriend role or
So it didn't matter to you then at that age. It didn't matter to you
no,
whether
it
you're
didn't.
gonna be mama or papa. It wasn't a problem for
No,
you
it
at
wasn't.
that.
It wasn't a problem to with either with whatever role, but inside if I had a choice,
Right.
I would always choose to play a female role.
And that was, could we say that is age 10, 11, or older? Like from your recollection, what would you say that age was?
Okay, the Dolly House played maybe around 12, 11, because my mother used to live in St. Catherine in this place called Kelly Pen
Okay.
in St. Catherine. And then I remember vaguely there was this girl. Actually, it was like three girls that
Okay.
I thought liked me, like
Yeah.
like for a boyfriend girlfriend type relationship or whatever.
Right.
But from that early age, I wasn't even having it. Like, I mean, I would pretend. When I remember this girl, she had two brothers,
Right.
and when we used to play Dolly House, I don't quite remember what role I used to play, but
Right.
I remember playing Dolly House with her because for some strange reasons, I tend to block. I tend to block, block out the male memories.
Okay.
So to remember being a male, I don't remember. I mean, if I think, I might think something, but I don't remember quite what I used to do when I was a male. I don't remember. Like, I literally don't remember.
All right. So I'm still at the Dolly House stage because that's where I'm not leaving there yet. I'm not ready to leave there yet. At the Dolly House stage, and you playing with your classmates or kids in your community, because our community is very small knitted. We know everyone in the community, and whether grandparents, aunts, uncle, everybody know everybody in that community. So when you were playing Dolly House and you were mixing with other kids, have you had any interactions? Like, I know the boys used to love kissing me, so they always hold my hand and "Mwah," they would always love
Yeah,
to kiss me.
yeah.
So what would you do? Would you prefer to kiss the girls or to kiss the boy? Although, yeah, would you prefer to
Okay.
kiss the girls or
Um,
kiss the boys?
wh- while playing Dolly House, I've never kissed a boy playing Dolly House,
Right.
but I did with great pain, with great a lot of anxiousness and displeasure. I would kiss one of the girls,
Okay. So
but
you have kissed a girl at that age. You have kissed a girl.
I mean, I don't know what you call a kiss, but
Kiss, mwah, choops, mwah.
that's a truth. That's yeah, I did. Yeah, yeah, I have. Yeah, I have.
Yeah. And did it feel, because I know at that age, when the boys kiss me, oh my God, it's like butterflies everywhere. Especially if I like the guy. Yeah.
Yeah,
Because
I
if I
felt
didn't
nothing.
like him, then he couldn't kiss me, right? But um kissing at that age, did you feel anything, or it was a troops, we're just playing, there
No,
was
I
nothing there,
I felt nothing whatsoever.
nothing.
Absolutely nothing. It was just a like a movie, and I'm playing a role.
Okay.
So, and I have to, I had was to pretend like I felt something, but I didn't. I didn't feel
Okay.
nothing, and I wasn't even like curious to find out anything about no girls. Like, I was never curious to find out nothing about no girls at that age.
Okay. All right. One last question. I know a lot of people probably gonna say, Lord Shelly, move off of the Dolly house now. But I just want to start with the core of things. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? I've known you for a long time. I'm not gonna sit here and pretend like I do understand everything, because I don't. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And that's why I'm here tonight, because I want to educate myself. I want to learn more, and I want to be more understanding. You know what I mean? So, with that being said, I know I have boy cousins, and as kids we always play different gender role, because I have played daddy house where I was the daddy. You know what I
Hmm.
mean? But although I play the daddy role, is like, it's just a game, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
So for you, can you recall at what, as a matter of fact, did you like to dress up? Because I know my boy cousins, they would put on my grandmother's hat, my grandmother's dress, and a lot of us on here, we know what is called a slip, and they
Yeah.
would put the slip
Hmm.
up here. You know what I mean? Did you do those stuff at that age or no?
Yeah, I did because I did my grandmother God bless her soul, she's now deceased.
Yes.
My grandmother I think she knew from a very early age that I was going to be different. And I don't like to even say I'm different because
Right.
I don't feel like I'm different. I'm just more comfortable being a girl. So
Right.
my grandmother, when my uncles and my aunties used to be like, stop acting feminine and whatever, because I have a at one point in time I had an uncle I had an uncle who used to literally
Right.
whoop me and he's whooping me because I'm acting feminine, and he's telling me you need to be a boy and blah 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 whatever, and
Right.
no matter how much beating I got.
Macy, I'll continue. When I post the questions on the screen, are you able to see it?
Yeah, I'm seeing Yard Gal's question.
Right. So I'm going to do that so you can read the question and answer as we go along. So you can
Okay.
go ahead and answer Yard Gal food question. Go ahead.
Hey mother, it's Caution. I want to ask, how did your community in Jamaica respond to your lifestyle? Oh my, listen, my community, I'm not going to sit here and lie on them.
No, we need the truth.
Yeah, I'm telling the truth. I mean, yeah, I could, I'm one of the LGBT, I'm going to say LGBT
Yes.
member
Yeah.
because I don't classify myself as being gay. Initially, I thought I was gay, but then I realized I'm transgender.
Okay.
My community did not how do I put this? They didn't really have a problem with me because but I'm always more friendly with the girls, with the women of the community, because
Okay.
the women of the community knew that I'm feminine. I used to play bingo with them. I used to gamble. I'm true story.
Yeah.
I used to even gamble with the guys in the community, like
Right.
the men,
Yeah.
because in my community the older men are more accepting versus the younger boys. Because
Right.
remember Shelly, I moved away to Kingston
Right.
at a very young age.
Right.
So when I went to Kingston and then when I started to visit the community back, then a lot of the younger guys didn't know me, like, because even because I left when they were small kids, so
Right.
some of them didn't. So I got bashing from them, and when I'm walking, they would be like Batman or whatever, and the more they say Batman is the more I act feminine. So I didn't let it bother me because they never did get physical with me
Right.
until later. No, I'm not gonna. They never ever got physical with me, but I've gotten into altercations
Right.
with both males and females in the community, but on a scale of, at a scale of
1 to 10.
1 to 10, I would say 9.5, because
Okay.
I did not have. It wasn't a situation where I couldn't go home or I couldn't sleep in my grandmother's house and something gonna happen, because and I could walk at any hour of day once it's me by myself. Maybe if they're, but as they weren't as accepting of other gays
Right.
as they were with me. I guess because I grew up in the era, so they were more accepting of me.
Okay. There's another question that popped up on the screen. Is your parents accepting?
Okay, all right. This gonna be a shocker.
Yeah.
My mother, I would say my mother is just tolerable,
Right.
and my father gave me open arms. My father is just a different dude. My father is just a different dude from other father figures. I don't know if it's because my father is Americanized,
Right.
because my dad moved away to the States when I was like 6 months old. But
Right.
my dad has always been a constant figure in my life. My dad has never judged me. He had never stereotyped me.
Okay.
My dad just looked at me as his child, not as no gay person or no transgender person. I'm first and foremost his child.
Right.
With my mother, I cannot say wholeheartedly the same things.
Right.
My mom and I, we have a relationship now, but before, me and her didn't speak for
Okay.
years because of my sexuality.
Right.
But she's over the years. I tried to, regardless of the fact that sometimes whatever she did hurts me sometimes, but I'm very forgiving and I'm understanding. So I know not everybody. Like I tell guys all the times on IG,
Yeah.
I can't be mad at a person because they don't accept me. I cannot be mad at a person because they don't want to tolerate me. I get
Right.
I get angry if they try to disrespect me, because if I don't disrespect you, I'm not expecting you to disrespect me, and I can't stop people from judging either.
Right.
So my mother was just one of, because my mother's a Rastafarian, so you know how they are in Jamaica. They,
Yeah.
whether you're their child, yes or no, it's kind of iffy for them. But my sisters and brothers from my mother's side, they are me and my sisters and brothers from my mother's side are much closer than my sisters and brothers from my dad's side. So that's a
Yeah.
surprise too. So even though my dad fully accepts me,
Right.
I'm closer to my mother's children, and I'm thinking because I was from a very long time. I was always a big brother, a good big brother, and
Yeah.
then later on, a big sister. So
Right.
my brothers and sisters from my mother's side, they grew up seeing me as a transgender, knowing me as a transgender. So, and we have that type of relationship where they respect my sexuality.
Okay. All right. I know for myself at that age, I was young, like I said, and I couldn't put things into perspective. I know that I have never teased you or, mock you or whatever. I know it was weird. I can tell you that. I'm like, whatever, weird. You know what I mean? But apart from me or anyone else who you are close to, were you teased in school? Was there ever a day when you woke up and, you know what, I'm not going to school because these kids are making fun of me? Like, what has that been for you, going to school knowing that you felt different?
Like I said again, honey, I never felt different. I felt normal. However, I didn't give people much space. I didn't give people much space or opportunity to deal with me any kind of way, because like I said, from I was very young, I accepted my sexuality. I didn't care much what anybody else think. Whether if it's positive, I embrace it. If it's negative, I don't embrace it. I don't, not because you say something bad about me, that doesn't mean it's true. That
Yeah.
doesn't mean I have to accept it. So from a very early age, even when I was going to Margolly Primary
Yeah.
and not Margolly All Age, and I had instances where guys would call me the B word, Batman, or whatever, whatever.
Yeah.
And Shelly, I was never scared of, like, to get. I was never scared to get into a fight if it's necessary.
Stick a pin. Stick a pin. It's funny you said that because hold on. This is what I was gonna say. I was gonna say that I strongly believe one of the reasons why you weren't teased much is because you're a fighter. Everybody knows you could fight. I was just about to say that. So it's
Yeah,
funny enough that you mentioned that. That's really something. Yeah.
yeah, because like, even though I was acting female or whatever, I can switch, and that's the only time I might embrace being a boy when it's
Yeah.
time to fight.
Yeah.
So, but like I said, and I'm always telling my daughters on Instagram, and it's wholehearted. It's coming from a pure spot. Like I'm like, listen, guys, you can either attain some confidence, you can build on your self-worth, you can love yourself. Once it all starts with the acceptance, everything starts with the acceptance. You accept it because you can't I couldn't love myself wholeheartedly if I didn't accept my sexuality. I have to
Right.
accept it first. So
Right.
I had no problems with that. I remember one time I was in college, and I'm using the phone. I'm minding my business like I normally do, mind my business.
Right.
And I won't call this guy's name, but they used to have a liquor store in Malgully in the square, and and me and him going to me and he was in the class, and here I am. He's this dunce. I mean, his family had money, but he's this dunce. And then I'm using the phone because remember we had back in the day we didn't had no access to no cell phones or whatever. So
Yeah.
I'm using the public phone and I'm there talking to somebody, and he just came and pulled down the receiver and said, "Back to man, you're on the phone talking to your man." And I remember I use the phone, I use the receiver and hit him right in the forehead. Right, just like that and whatever. And then me and him started fighting in the fucking. Oh, sorry, I'm sorry. Me and him started fighting, and then both of us, we got called to the principal's office, and even when the principal was saying, Saunders, you're not supposed to fight and blah blah blah, whatever,
Right.
whatever.
Right.
So I told the principal straight up, I'll fight again. If he f with me, I'm gonna fight again. If he f with me, and from
Right.
that day, that boy don't mess with me no more because I was minding my business. So that shit happens sometimes.
We have a question from Vibes TV. Would you want kids if you don't have any kids already?
Yeah, I would definitely want. If I don't know how I'm gonna get the kid, but I would definitely want a child or two children. I think I would adapt.
Okay, less incentive say. So Macy, question. Would you have any type of feelings for any female if that one special female come along?
Yeah, I've had feelings, and don't get it wrong, guys. I'm
Oh,
not
really?
bisex. I'm not bisexual, but because I've had feelings for females before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had feelings for females before, like feelings. But
Really?
I never actually like. I think I was going through a phase.
Okay.
It happened when I was in prison,
Oh, okay.
and because I'm locked up with females, so being locked up with females over 3 years, and then there was this particular girl, and she was a white girl who was me and her was very close,
Okay.
and every time I notice, whenever I'm close to a female in prison, the rest of the girls, the population, including the staff,
Right.
thinks me and them intimately involved, but we weren't really.
Yeah.
So I've had feelings, and there was this pretty girl. This girl was so fine, so
Right.
nice. I loved everything about her, but I kept it to myself. I didn't do nothing to like trigger nothing off because I was scared. Listen, I was scared I was gonna change. Listen,
Wow.
I was horrified that and I'm like, damn, why am I liking females? And I'm like, girl, it's natural. It's okay if you like a female, but
Right. Right. Right.
so yeah.
All right. When would you say, or you don't have to call any names,
Hmm.
but you knew from a early age how you felt, right?
Hmm.
Openly, who was the first person you spoke to about this, or you came out to?
Hmm. I didn't. I came up to myself. I came.
Explain that.
I no. Because I came up to myself because at first, initially, I'm talking like from a young age, young like 11, 12, that kind of young,
Yes.
and I wanted to do things. Feel me? And I was kind of worried, and I'm like, damn, I don't want to act a certain way or behave a certain way
Right.
because I'm a little bit panicky because I'm like, oh my God, maybe my family is not going to talk to me, not going to want nothing to do with me. Don't
Right.
get me wrong. I still, not all my families not all my family members are accepting of me.
Okay.
And like I say all the time, that's not my getting a call. Sorry, I was getting a call. I had just to take it off.
Okay.
I was getting a call. So
Yeah.
not all my families are accepting of me, but I came out to myself because I was faced with a choice. Either I go into depression, either I go into a deep state of depression,
Yeah.
either I go in a state of serious depression, or I just embrace my sexuality. And I chose the latter. I chose to embrace myself head on, and getting myself prepared to embrace myself. I had was to say, Macy, at the time I was Ringo or Andre.
Yeah.
Nobody never normally call me Andre, they call me Ringo.
Right.
And I told myself, listen, girl, you're either gonna love yourself wholeheartedly, or you love yourself and accept yourself halfway. And I wasn't having the halfway business. So when I just started being me all the way through, didn't care what nobody said,
Right.
didn't care who accepted me, didn't care who continued to love me. Because I told myself, listen, if they love me, they're gonna continue loving me. And if they don't love me, well, so be. Because I'm not gonna go and commit no, become suicidal because I'm not able to live my life the way I want it. So yeah, it came out to me.
You have another question. What has been trans woman taught you? What advice would you give to persons who are trying to accept themselves as a trans?
Okay. Being trans has taught me how to how to be extremely confident, because you're gonna get backlashes, you're gonna get the criticism from all over, even within the trans community, within the gay community, within
Right.
the heterosexual community. You're gonna get it. Once you're trans, there's no easy way out. You have to, like I said before, you have to. There's no ifs or buts. You
Right.
have to first accept yourself. You can't say you love yourself as a trans girl and don't and haven't haven't accepted yourself yet. So my advice is you always have to put your feelings and your well-being first.
Right.
I know it might sound extra harsh, but
Right.
you don't got time to be thinking about, oh, my mom is not going to talk to me no, mama dad not going to, because guess what you're doing right there, you're putting their happiness in front of yours, you're putting their well-being in front of, yes, you're supposed to love your family, but you
Right.
have to love yourself first. So that's my main advice. Accept yourself and then continue on to love yourself.
Okay. Uh, have you ever gotten into a intercourse with a female before?
Yeah.
What
um
age was that?
oh, very
Okay.
old.
What age was your first female sexual encounter?
I remember clearly I was
And watch
7.
the words when you're answering this one.
Yeah, I was I was 17, and I was living with my mother. I'm not gonna say live. I was staying with my mother at the time,
Okay.
and I was going to this private school called Mapen High. And one night, I have a sister-in-law. I think she liked me. I don't know what happened, but I remember I was sleeping,
Right.
and this how my mother actually got. Even though she didn't say nothing, this how my mother actually got a solid proof that I prefer boys.
Okay.
Cause I'm laying on my back and I'm sleeping, and something happened before earlier. I tell you, much younger age, before 17. But I remember both of them. But I'm sharing this one when I was 17.
Right.
So I'm laying on my back, and my sister-in-law came on top of me, and she took up my thing. I don't remember. I don't know if she remember, and I don't know if she will remember. But I have a very good memory of the past. And she
Right.
took up, and she was gyrating on top of me.
Right.
And girl, when I tell you, I got so effing angry that I
It didn't
shoved,
feel good at all.
huh?
It didn't feel good at all?
Girl, no, it's not the feeling. I was so pissed and irritated. I shoved her off of me so hard.
Is it because of who was doing it and not to say, oh, this is a female,
I
but because of who the person
No,
was?
I think it's because of. I think it was at the time. I think it was because she was a female. I think it's
Okay.
because she was a female, and
Okay.
also mostly because she was maybe because she was my sister-in-law too. But
Okay.
remembering it, it's because I remember it's because she was a female, and
Okay.
I'm mad because I want a boy. I want a boy to do that to me, not
You
a
would
girl.
prefer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I don't prefer. I want like
Okay.
you can say prefer a little bit, but she did it, and I shoved her off so hard, and so hard that my mom heard from her room in the house and came down there, and she was like, "Oh, you
What
don't like,
happened? What's going on?
huh?" No, she
Oh,
was, yeah, and I said to her, I said, "Such and such trying to whatever with me,"
right.
and I was so irritated. I was so mad. My mother saw that I was really mad, and
Right.
my mother was like, "Oh, so you don't like PUSSY?" And I was like, "What you mean?"
Yeah.
So I girl, I could listen, and then after that, I became scared of my. I became scared. I didn't want to be around my sister-in-law. So I ended up leaving and went to stay with my aunt. And then
Okay.
going to the future now, I did had intercourse with a female
Right.
recently, like last year or maybe early this year. I don't remember when. I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know what happened to me, but it happened.
Okay. How was it?
Surprisingly, girl, it wasn't bad. I didn't feel no way different.
Right.
It was just intercourse to me.
Okay. And you wouldn't consider yourself, you would say, oh, that was just a mishaps, or you would consider yourself, oh no, you know what? I'm bi, or I'll do that
No,
sometime. Do like,
it wasn't a mishap because it was planned.
okay,
It was initiated, and I agreed to it. I agreed to it,
yeah,
but and I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna say I'm not gonna do. I would never do it again
right,
because you might never know when I'm in that situation. But I'm not gonna go out my way looking for it though.
yeah. All right, mother, what was the feeling like at first when you know you were gay?
The feel.
Before you even answer that question, what's the difference between being gay, transgender, and I know they have a lot more terms. Could you break it down for me? Because I know I'm not the only one who is it's confusing.
What's the difference with being gay and transgender?
Yeah, like, because I think because you know you sleep with the same sex, I would say you're gay. Overall, that's just one word I would use to describe it. You know what I mean?
Okay, yeah,
So
but it's
what's the
not though.
difference?
But, no, but it's not. Um, for me, because maybe people gonna disagree, but it's an emotional thing. It's a when you if you're gay, that means you go with men, you go with men, yeah,
Yeah,
and you go with you go with effeminate guys. Um, we call you can say macho guys, or you can say we call them trades. No,
oh, okay,
no, not when you're gay. You don't call them trades when you're gay. You call them trades when you're transsexual. Anyways, when you're gay, you're attracted to men, and you're attracted to other gays.
okay,
Most of the times, majority of the times, if you're transgender, you would prefer um, um, how do I put this? You prefer a macho guy, like a straight guy.
mm-hmm,
You prefer a straight guy, and even though people are gonna say, "Oh, but if you're transgender, that means," because some trans girls do the full surgeries, do all the surgeries. Most don't. So
yeah,
people are gonna say, "Oh no, but you still have your male genitalia," but it's emotional for us, for trans girls. I'm talking about the authentic trans girls. I'm not, because a lot of girls do have boobs and they're saying they're trans, but they're really not trans.
no, So why
So,
would they go through that process to do it if they're not?
sometimes people gonna do things because they see somebody else doing it.
Oh,
Because they see somebody else doing it, or maybe they want to dress a certain kind of way, and
okay,
if they get their boobs done, they can get to dress in certain kind of outfits or whatever.
okay,
So being transgender, though, I mean, you have a minority of trans who will actually be in a relationship with another trans girl, or some of them will like femme queens.
yeah,
Femme queens are boys who they're manly, but they're actually gays. And then you have the trades, which we call them, which are actually straight men, because straight a lot of straight men have fantasies,
yeah,
and their fantasies sometimes aren't going to be fulfilled by a heterosexual woman, because they're scared that they're going to get judged. They're going
right,
to get some woman might say, "Oh, you're gay," and most men that goes with transgenders, we don't consider them gay.
okay,
We don't consider them gay. We don't think of them as being gays because they don't do nothing gay.
okay,
They do everything just the same as if they were with a heterosexual girl. They
okay,
treat us the same, deal with us the same kind of ways.
okay,
The only difference is we can't have kids, and there's absolutely nothing gay about them. And we don't consider. I mean, heterosexual girls, women. You guys might say, "Oh yeah, but where do you guys have intercourse or whatever, whatever?" Doesn't that make him gay? No, that don't make him gay. He becomes gay when he's with a total dude, like a literal like a dude with no wigs on, no feminine qualities, nothing, just a straight up boy. Comprehend it? You understand?
yeah. Um, hey mother, it's Poochiloo. What's your journey like being a transgender? I think it's the same line that we're going across, but I have a question. Um, so we know, well, I know you have transition, and you're probably still in that process, because some people it's just never done. It's like us females. They get boobs, but 2 years they want a bigger boobs.
Yeah,
3 years they want to do different type of surgery, whether it's for uh
yeah.
lipo, lip, whatever. Yeah. So as a transgender, um do you think you are where you want to be? Is this your dream? Are you now living your dream life? Are you there? Do you feel that you're accomplished now that you're living in your truth?
I'm semi complete. Not meaning because of the question, the way you ask the question. I'm not really. I'm not. I mean, I don't got no issues. I don't have no qualms about who I am. I know who I am wholeheartedly, but I'm not actually living my dreams because I want to be, I want to be like up in the sky, reaching further beyond and whatnot or whatever. But I'm comfortable in my own skin. Um, some words don't mean nothing much to me. They just float in the air,
So
and
you wouldn't get any more surgery done.
be specific, please.
All right. So this is my big question. Um, so you look in the mirror. You
Mm-hmm.
look in the mirror, and I know you have all these feminine traits, right?
Mm-hmm.
But you look in the because it's the reality,
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Mm-hmm.
You look in the mirror and you see masculine features.
Mm-hmm.
How does that make you feel as a transgender woman who, because, yeah, I don't want to answer the question for you, but yeah, how do you feel when you look in the mirror and the masculine features, they're staring back at you?
Okay. Well, I don't know if I'm blind or what, but I don't I don't look in the mirror searching for masculinity
Okay.
because like I said before, in my mind, body, soul and spirit, I'm a whole female, even though people might think otherwise.
Okay.
And it's iron clad in my mind, sealed in my mind, in my body, in my spirit. Yes, there are things that like I'm in the process to do a FFS, facial feminization surgery,
Okay.
but I would never. I don't want to do my bottom. I don't
Right.
want to do the bottom surgery.
Right.
I've never. I'm not thinking about doing it
Right.
because I think it takes away from. If I get that done, then I don't think I would feel the same way. I don't think I would feel the same way because, like I said before, a lot of guys have fantasies, and I think that some guys, some straight guys, they like to enjoy both worlds at the same
Right.
time.
But it's not for them. Remember, your ultimate goal is to have that. It's just to be feminine in all area of your life. That's what I'm
But
saying.
a vagina doesn't make me in my life, a vagina doesn't make me feminine because what's the use to spend almost $30,000 to get a vagina that you can't. I wonder if I can say this. I don't want, I'm going to speak it, but a vagina that you can't come through it. You don't have a clitoris. You don't you just it's just like it's a spot like a. Because remember, when you get the surgery done, I've heard a lot of girls complaining that, oh, I don't feel nothing, and it's just like it's a spot. Like really, it's like I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it 100. It's nothing compared. It's nothing. It's even though it might look similar, but it's nothing compared to a female
The real
ejaculate.
world.
It's nothing compared. So to me, it's like a big waste of my money. Because if I'm gonna spend all that money, I want to be able to feel it. I want to be able to feel the experiences that a girl feels when when she's having intercourse and um she's getting wet and all kind of shit. So
So would it be right to say then you wouldn't get it done because it would you wouldn't have that sensation and you want to have that feeling?
not just that, because not just that. I just feel like how I am now. I'm just comfortable right there, right now. I'm not saying that I will never do it, but my mind and my energy is not focused there right now. Actually, I tried to get it done twice, and then I chickened out because I think I'm like, do I really want this? And then I really don't because I use my thing. I use my thing. I don't want it to. I don't want to get my head messed up, because one of my greatest turn on is to do a guy. So getting rid of it, I'm taking away something from me.
Okay.
I'm gonna treat myself something that I love to do.
So basically then you want to have best of both worlds.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because like you see, and like I said, it's a learning process because in my head I would think that the ultimate goal is to have everything just to have it, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
The features, the everything, just all of it. But then you're saying no, I will go this far, but I'm not going to cross that line. At least right now, that's how you're feeling, right?
Yeah.
Do you know anyone personally who have done that surgery?
Yes. Yeah. I've done. I've known somebody did the whole set. They did the boobs, and because you see, here's the thing. I know I could handle it if I get it done. I could handle whatever comes with it, but I don't want to be second guessing myself. Like I said before, like I said earlier, I use it. I use it, so I don't want to get rid of it because I use it, and
Right,
it brings me pleasure. So I don't want to give it away and get rid of it for something that's not going to really give me no pleasure.
right.
Something that's I'm not going to get no feeling out of. I mean, you're going to feel that something is going in there, but you're not going to get that feeling.
Got
You're
you.
you're never going to get that feeling. So
Okay,
I don't want to. I don't want to. And then next thing I do it, and then I start become suicidal because I'm gonna be missing. I'm gonna be missing my penis, and I'm gonna be thinking what I used to do with it and blah blah blah. Because someone did it. Somebody that I know. I,
right.
I, I know a bunch of people that did it, and then some of them, a few of them are not the same.
Okay,
One got to the point where it drove her crazy, and
right.
then she had us to go take out her implants, and then I don't know what she did with down here, but all I know that she went crazy and she started acting a fool because she wasn't mentally prepared for it, and she did it, and it literally drove her crazy.
And separate and apart from it being mental, because it's not only mental, right? We have to think about the side effects of these procedures, because these are not minor procedures. These are major procedures. These are procedures that are very risky, right?
Hmm.
Um I know you are very you're a strong person, right?
Hmm.
You're very strong. You're independent. But how do you deal with criticism? Because we see you every day and you come on live and you talk the good talk and you walk the good walk, yeah? But at the end of the day, we are humans.
Hmm.
Bottom line, we're all humans, right? And at the end of the day, when the friends are gone, the family are gone, and social media is gone, and the live is gone, and we go to our bed at night, yeah? How do you cope with criticism? I know you can say, oh, you know what? I don't pay people any mind or whatever. Trust me, everybody have a breaking me.
Hmm.
A lot of people would see me. I'm gonna tell you this, and probably you wouldn't even know. You would probably be the one that wouldn't say, "Oh, Shelly, nothing is wrong with you." But for the past 2 years, I've been depressed.
Yeah.
I suffer with depression. Yeah,
Yeah. Hmm.
I don't look like that. That's what people would say. Oh, you don't look like that. But
Hmm.
what does depression really looks like? Because it doesn't have any features at all. And that
Yeah.
is why when some people take it to the extreme and they hurt themselves, people would be like, "Oh my God, I never see that coming. Oh my God." Because you're well kept or because you look a certain way, they think that everything is okay, which is not so. So, you being a transgender, that alone in itself comes with a lot of pressure.
Yeah.
It's a lot. All right. How do you cope? What's your form of mechanism that you use to get through difficult times?
I talk about it. I talk about it. I talk about it. I don't pretend like, like a lot of people would, because I'm very open, and if you notice on IG, I speak anything on there. Like, I don't sugarcoat it over there or whatever. But separate from IG,
Yes.
if somebody's if somebody say something negative about me or to me, even though sometimes it could be a it could be a cursing, like, like me and somebody get into something that's different.
Right.
But if somebody should just say something negative to me,
Right.
it is up to me if I'm going to let it affect me.
Right.
Because
Right.
I already believe in myself already. I'm already super confident. So if somebody says something like, oh, that bit, woo, sorry, I catch myself. If somebody says something, this is what I do, Shelly. This is what I do, girl. If you should see me right now, right? And you
Right.
say something negative about me or to me,
Right.
even if I answer you or I don't answer what you say,
Mm-hmm.
this is how I deal with it.
Yeah.
It's just words. It's just
Right.
words. Sometimes people say something bad or negative. Sometimes they might be jealous because you're confident.
Right.
They might be envious because you adore yourself.
Right.
They might be mad because you're always smiling. You don't know why they're saying it. Or they
Right.
could just say because they're homophobic, they're transphobic. But
Right.
I don't give transphobic people energy. Like, I don't let what they say about me affect me in a negative way. What I do though, if they say something bad about me or something negative, I
Right.
look and I look for something positive out of that negativity,
Right.
and then I just flip it on them. So
Right.
I might be shady, like, be laughing about it, like literally laughing back in their faces, like you're saying something bad, and I'm not gonna let it bother me,
Yeah.
because you can't tell me how to feel. You can't make me feel how you want me to feel. I'm gonna feel how I want to feel.
Okay. Well, I know you have been through a lot like rots. You know what I mean? I mean, straight, lean, crooked. We all, it's just life, and life has struggles, and we can't overlook that or bypass it. It is what it is. We do have struggles. Everyone has struggles. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want you to, on your journey, I know you must have some instances that stood out to you the most. And some of them you will take to your grave because the pain was so intense, right?
Mm-hmm.
Um, Describe that moment for me and walk me through that moment.
Can I can
I need to know what it was, what caused it, how you dealt with it, how you overcome it, and how you have moved past it.
I actually have two moments that that stays with me and always fresh in my memory. One, we're Jamaicans, right?
Yes,
And the culture, most Jamaicans are Christians.
right.
So I would be walking around like even when I was flat chest, I would walk around and I don't know, like I don't know how to put on the masculinity. I don't know how to turn it off and then turn it. I don't know how to turn it on and then turn it off. So I'm always just being me, and a lot of times me being me got me beat up, got me stabbed, got me knocked out, and I just kept being me because I don't know what else to do. So one more,
Ever been like hospitalized from any of these injuries?
yeah, yeah.
Answer the
That's
answer that, and then I'm gonna pin this.
hey
And
mother
then
is what's it?
have you ever been Answer the question. Have you ever been hospitalized? What's the serious injury? Like, what was the serious injury? Like, how badly were you hurt?
Okay, I got my nose broken. I'm laughing now because it's not even funny. Okay, I got my nose broke. I got scars in my face, in my nose right here. See the scar there right there on my forehead. I got knocked out. I don't know what the object was. One day because I ran away from where I came from, where I'm from. I ran away. I was on the streets in Kingston. At night, we used to walk. We walk the streets at night, and then during the daytime, we'll go sleep. We used to go to Hope Zoo. We used to go to Hope Gardens during the daytime, and we would walk the streets. We're hustlers and prostituting and all kind of stuff. Cause we got to make ends meet. We got to eat. We got to survive. So at this particular time, one night, one early mornings, cause we normally just go home. We call the Hope Gardens home, cause that's where we used to go and sleep. So one day, I'm there sleeping, and one of my friends went to because they had a restaurant, in walking distance to where that in Hope Gardens, right in Hope Gardens. Just went across the road and or across somewhere, and my friend went over there. I remember she went and bought. I'm saying she, but it's actually a he. She went and bought rice and peas and stewed pork. So on her way back, she took up somebody's phone. She stole somebody's phone and she came over to where we were sleeping, and eventually people that was in the restaurant while she was in the restaurant realized that the phone was missing, and they came and they were asking about the phone, and they found out that she stole the phone, and then we started running. All of us started running, and we ended up on Hope Road, and I'm there running. I'm running. Remember, I didn't steal no phone. I'm just there sleeping, but I remember three guys came, and then it turned into 10, then it turned into 20, then it turned into 100, and we literally had us to run for our lives, and I ended up on Hope Road, and I'm running, and one of my friends called my name, and I look back, and once I look back, an object hit me in my face. That's all I remember, and I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was a rock. I don't know if it was a glass bottle. I don't know if it was. I don't know what it was. I don't know what it was. But all I knew is I was laying. I was laying on the road, in the middle of the road, blood gushing down my face. I was blinded by the blood. I couldn't see, and I heard a siren coming, and I threw myself in the road because I realized it was cops, the police. And mark you, at this time, I was being chased by over 100 and something men, woman, child. I don't know who it was, but I was being chased, and I saw the police vehicle, and I went out in the middle of the road, and I threw myself down on the ground. The cops picked me up, realized I was bleeding profusely, spread some newspaper in the back of the police vehicle, and took me to University Hospital. On my way to university, when I got there, and the police realized I was a boy, their statement was they should have killed me. I played dead, and when they took me into the emergency room, and I blacked out. And when I woke up and tried to move my hands were chained to the bed, cuffed to the bed. My hands were cuffed to the bed, and I'm like, damn, why is my hands cuffed? I don't know if it's because of who I was, or maybe they wanted information about the phone, but my hands were cuffed, and the cops wanted to lock me up. And I'm like, what are you locking me up for? And they're saying, oh, you have the phone and whatever. But they knew I didn't have no phone. So I ended up getting out of the hospital. Eventually, they didn't lock me up, but I got out of the hospital. And as soon as I walked outside on the front page of the hospital, they started chasing me. Oh, God, they started chasing me again. And I ran from Hope Road all the way to Kasha Park. Because my auntie lived around by Kasha. Where Shelly went. So, yeah, I got my face smashed in. And that still didn't slow me down. The minute that my face healed, I was back being a transgender again. How did your family react to you coming out? And how did it impact you? Some of my families, so, some of my families accepted me, some don't. Most of the families that don't accept me up until today is my mother's brothers and sisters. And like I said, I don't care because I don't live for them. And I mean, I would love to have a relationship with all my families, but apparently I can't because I'm never going to feel like an alien because some families don't accept me or some families don't talk to me. I'm going to keep living. I don't got no choice but to live. So I don't know if that. Where Shelly went? So I can't see the questions, and she left. So I don't know what to say or do. So I guess we can listen to some music until she get back. Sexy Tash, you need to call Shelly. So basically, but most of my families, because most of my families from my dad's side. But I wanted to share another experience with you guys, and this one hurts to the very core, because an incident occurred. It's on YouTube. This incident is on YouTube, where I went down to Greenmount, where I'm from, and I had four other guys with me because from time I normally be going down there, and I remember bringing a whole 40-seater busload of gays and lesbians there when I'm having a birthday party for my grandmother. But this particular time, I don't know what something occurred. My One of the guy that I brought down there with me, there's a set of twins. There's a set of twins from my community. So it seems like the guy did something, had intercourse with one of the twins. And I remember telling this guy, I said, listen, don't be walking up and down in the community like you're from here. I said, they will tolerate me, they don't have to tolerate you. But Like I said again, here comes the younger dudes, them, the younger guys, them. They came up to my house and they barricaded my car into the driveway. The car was parked, and mark you, these mark you now. These are the same people. That's why I tell you guys, people cannot be tamed, and no amount of money can buy love or likes or acceptance. Because here I am, I'm thinking, oh, I go down there and I'm always nice, I'm always kind to them, I'm always giving them my money. But these are the same people that this same people came to kill me and my friends. I'm gonna say kill me and my friends because after I watched the video, after I watched the video, after I watched that video and see all the hate that was bottled up all these years. These people are people. I'm telling you guys, I'm not talking about it, but I'm talking about it because I'm not talking about it to brag or anything, but I'm talking about it because I'm so hurt about it and I've never accepted that I was hurt about it because and when I look back at the video now, Shelly, I'm talking about the incident that happened down there when
Okay.
they're down in Greenmount when they barricaded my
Oh,
car. Listen, Shelly,
yeah. Oh, yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah.
when I tell you these mother effers, listen, when I look back at the video and I see it's mostly family members who wanted to kill me. The same family that I go down there when I go down with my money in my bag. When I'm going back, I can't even pay the toll to go back to Kingston because I'd give away all my money. So, and I'm saying you cannot buy love. You cannot buy love, people. You can't buy love. You can't buy acceptance. These were the same family members who wanted to hurt me, and I'm like, really? So all these years I was trying to, they didn't really accept me. They just wanted what I could dip into my purse and give to them. So and then when I hear a particular one saying, "Oh, she do up her body," and like it wasn't even just hatred, it was some kind of jealousy too.
Right,
Oh,
right,
she did her body, but I knew where that was coming from, and she did it. I was not taking it around here. Shelly, I'm adamant, and I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna come around here because I'm born here, and ain't
right.
nobody gonna stop me from coming around here. But I left that day because of the other guys that was with me, because
Right.
they really wanted to hurt one of the guys because they were saying that he did something to somebody in a different
Okay,
community,
okay.
but
Yeah.
he he didn't do nothing to nobody in the community.
Okay.
One of the twins, one of the twins, he slept with one of the twins, and the twin couldn't take it that back in her mind she was like, oh my god, a gay dude had intercourse with me or whatever. So
Oh,
she started some drama,
see,
and
I never even know the full story of
yeah, she
what
started some
happened.
drama. So I'm walking down the hill with my bag on my shoulders, and
Right.
I'm telling them, anybody touch. I made it clear. I said, families, or friends or foes, anybody touch nobody that I brought down here. You guys gonna feel my wrath because I'm gonna
Right.
come back and I'm not gonna take it easy. Because at the end of the day, you guys take my shit and taking all my shit and whatever, then you want to kill somebody, I come down here with or whatever. So, but those two persons were mad, big mad, like that boy that was talking about, oh, we accepted, we let them come around here and blah, 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 whatever. Oh, and then, you know what the funny
Yeah,
part about the Shelly,
that was a big one. That was a
but you know
really
what,
big
but girl,
one.
you know what the funny part about it? I never, ever try to put my lifestyle and try to convince nobody around there to be with me or to convert and to change. Because remember,
That was the impression, though.
yeah, but I never tell nobody because listen, they're the ones always asking me for shit. And then even if they hate me, they hate it, they're not accepting, but
I think the thing is that they don't mind taking your things, right? But they don't want the mass to know that they're associated with you. Do you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
So it's not a problem if they call your phone because they can call your phone in privacy, in secrecy. Nobody has to know. But the moment that you show up in the community and you're gonna be like, "Wagwan Marcus, man," you know what I mean? They
yeah.
don't want that. But at the end of the day, they want your things
But
and
you
they
know,
accept it openly.
what I always find funny though, right?
Yeah,
And I always do it for a test. I always do it for a test, like a test run.
yeah,
You have some of them, they will never speak to me. But I'm trust and believe, Shelly, because you see, if I wanted to turn people out, I could.
right.
Because I had money. And you know
Right.
that money, you know money is power, and they're taking my money. They're
Right.
taking my money. I
Right.
see them a lot of times. I see them looking at me a certain kind of way, but
Right.
I don't entertain it, and because I'm the first thing they're gonna, nobody's not gonna say, oh, they're the one that go onto her. They're gonna think that I'm the one that go onto them.
Right.
I always open a tab. I always open a tab in a shop, one of the shops, right?
Right.
And girl, when I tell you, because the first time I did it in my mind, I'm like, oh, a lot of them don't mess with me like that, so the tab not gonna be all that or whatever. Girl,
Yeah.
open the tab and leave. And when you come, people who people who drink, girl, people who drink rum, people who drink a shot of rum,
They want champagne. They want Henny now.
they want henny now, and they
Yeah, I
want
know.
all, and then girl, they run up the tab so fast and high.
I know.
And I just took it with a smile, but I just took it. I pay off the tab. At first, I'm thinking, I wonder if it's the shopkeeper trying to rip me off. Then when I look around, girl, and I see all these people drinking, and they have all these, if they were drinking a rum and rum is for $30, they're drinking a Guinness, they're drinking a Heineken, they're drinking a
Right.
Magnum or
Right.
whatever. They're not gonna take the money. And but I always find it strange because I'm like, if I don't want nothing to do with a person, I don't want nothing from them.
Right. Right.
But I'm not gonna lie though, my grandmother had my back. My grandma, 'cause even when she was blind, she
Yeah.
had my back. And my aunt
That's true.
Margaret, even when that incident happened, my aunt Margaret called from New Jersey and she said, anybody touch a strand of hair on Ringo's head, and my dad did the same thing. It even caused a fight with my cousin and this guy. You know who it is, Shelly. I'm not gonna call the name.
Yeah.
The dude that was talking, right? Talking about, oh, we're not tolerated. His mother and Tracy and my cousin got into a big fight because I'm
Mm.
minding my business and I'm coming down the hill because Tracy and quiet. And girl, when I tell you Tracy, I was ready to rip her to pieces.
Wow.
So they know that my family is when I say my family, I'm talking about my aunties, my uncles, my brothers and my sisters. Because I have my two little sisters go hard for me, like really hard for me. So I still went back down there afterwards, after the fact, because I'm determined.
I know.
And I'm telling them, listen, none of you all ain't gonna something from come down here, because my grandmother down here,
Yeah.
and my neighbor's string cut down here, and I'm not gonna let me run away from that. Come down here anytime I want, any other night. I don't know, doing to kill me. So yeah.
As a transgender woman, do you find it easy or hard to be submissive to a man?
Girl, I'm not submissive. I don't know. I don't know. I always have a mind of my own, and I don't have a problem compromising, but I'm not gonna give total control to no dude.
Right.
I'm not gonna let no dude be telling me, "Oh, go here this time, go here that time." Whether in the bedroom or whether in normal life on a day-to-day basis, I feel like I'm supposed to be able. I mean, I'm gonna respect you,
Right.
but I'm not gonna tolerate you. If that's the case, maybe you're not gonna get along. Maybe you're not gonna be together. I'm not just gonna give you total control. Never.
Okay. As a transgender woman, do you like younger guys or older men?
Mm. I don't like older men. I I prefer younger. And most of the times they prefer me too. Younger guys, like guys in their 20s. Guys in their 20s are always attracted to me. I don't know what they say.
You're a
I don't know what
cougar.
they see. Huh?
You're a cougar.
I'm not a cool. I don't consider myself as a cougar because I'm not taking care of them. I'm not taking care of them.
You're a cougar.
No, I think a cougar is when you're buying them stuff, giving them your money, giving them allowances. I don't do that shit no more. I,
Okay.
I used to do that when I was younger. So if me being younger, I'm a cougar. Well, I don't do that shit. The years now I don't do that shit. So
As as you journey along and you're still on that journey, right?
hmm
Um, I know you always have like businesses of your own, right? Have you ever like applied for a job and I'm not talking about America. I want to stay. I want to hear about Jamaica.
Yeah.
You applying for a job, and you probably didn't get the job, or you got the job. What would you say was the main thing that hinder you from not getting that job?
Oh, I've worked a couple of times in my lifetime. Oh God, it's embarrassing. Listen, I was working as
How
a
many jobs would you say you have?
I was working at an insurance company. You know where, see if I can remember, you know where, well, I don't, I'm talking back in the 90s, like when we used to go to high school, right?
Yeah.
You know where, or you know where we could get a taxi to go to to go to Greenmount, right at the pharmacy. What pharmacy is that pharmacy again?
Horton's Pharmacy.
Harkness Pharmacy, right over there, right?
Yeah.
All right. You see that road going down the hill where the supermarket is
Yeah,
at?
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Top Loaf Bakery and Place.
Yeah, there's a you see right where Top Loaf Bakery is at?
Yeah.
There's an insurance. A lot of people don't know that I work there. That
Okay.
I work there. There's an insurance company there, and no, an insurance agency.
Okay.
That's there. I worked there for like 2 weeks.
Two- I was just gonna ask you, how was the working environment?
Well,
How was it?
at that time I was a boy. I was
Okay.
pretending I was pretending to be a boy.
Okay, okay.
I didn't last long in there because all the female attributes just going, and then people start talking crazy in the office, talking or whatever. So I had to leave. I couldn't take it. So I didn't leave because I didn't leave because I wanted to leave. I leave because there was they were talking that I'm gay and blah blah whatever. So I walk off that shit because I wasn't fixing to be uncomfortable. So
Okay.
I walked off. And yes, there were times when I applied for other jobs and I didn't get it. And I know I didn't get it. I didn't get it because I wasn't qualified. Because at the time, I got subjects in high school. I went to college and blah blah whatever. But I just didn't get the job. And I know I was too feminine.
Okay. Um, as a transgender woman, how would you classify your dating life?
Oh well, I date. I experiment too.
Are
I'm
you are you in a relationship, or you're only dating? Presently, are you in a relationship, or you're only I'm putting you on the spot.
girl. I don't know how to answer this because I think I'm in a. I don't know. I would say I'm talking to somebody.
You are. So you're in a relationship.
I don't know. I'm talking to somebody.
All right.
I'm
So how do you find it though? Cause
Cause
for me, I have I don't know. I'm very old fashioned, and I like most time when I talk to you, I get the same feeling because we grew up on certain principles. You know what I mean? We
hmm
were taught to respect our elderlies and look out for babies, stuff like that. Just little root things, yeah.
yeah,
Now, for me, even when it comes to dating, I'm very old fashioned. This modern day dating, I don't know about it, right? And don't get it twisted. I don't have an issue because I could go out on a different date every night if I wanted to, right?
hmm
I choose not to. Number one, I'm not that girl, okay? I am very picky and I'm very choosy. But with that being said, it's hard out here, they say, for a pimp, right?
yeah,
It's hard out here, they say, for a pimp, right? But um I know it's difficult when it comes to dating and just keeping relationship together, because relationship is hard work, you
yeah.
know
It's a
and
lot of
people,
work. Yeah, it's a lot of
it's a lot
work.
of work. You have to be committed. Man, it's a lot of work. So for you, what do you what how would you say dating? I just take it casual. I don't take anybody serious. Or do you want to? Are you the type of girl who want to find love? You want to get married. You want to settle down. Are you looking for the American dream with the dog and the house and the white picket fence and all that? Or you just like, what? It's life. I'm living. Where do you find yourself at?
Oh, personally, I would prefer to be in a relationship. I always prefer to be in a relationship, like a solid relationship. But when it comes down to guys, though, I expect so much. I look at their appearance. I look at their body, how their body is made up, and I look at certain attributes they have to have it. If they don't, I'm not going to be connected to them in the first place. Period. I'm not going to want like even if I'm talking to somebody without those attributes, it's just going to be like for the time being, or maybe they're giving me something, and something can be anything. It doesn't have to be money.
Monetary
And
value. Yeah.
yeah, and they're giving me something, and they're providing a service, and I might like the service for the time being. But if they don't have the qualities that I look for,
Yeah.
I'm not going to want to be with them. Like to say we're in a relationship.
I like this question. I'm gonna post it because it's up the line of what we're talking about. What do you like in a man, a life partner? So describe the perfect guy who would come now and just sweep Macy off her feet, and they ride away in the sunset on this beautiful white horse, and they live happily ever after. Describe that man
Okay,
for me.
this how this how you guys gonna know how I'm my extraness now. First and foremost, my three main things. I need a guy that has a nice, good toned body. I'm not trying to
So you,
be
you like the physical, then the
the,
appearance that
the
you
appearance. Yeah,
okay. So that's number one.
I like them to be at least somewhat handsome, and I like them to be able to communicate. I want them to be able to like let down their guard a little. Sometimes I don't want them to have this much of manly guard up and thinking that I'm the man and I'm the man and I always have to be
Right,
the man, the man, the man, the man, whatever. But
right.
I like a guy. My ideal man would be someone who's gonna push me. Like you know, I don't want nobody to be negative in my ear every time. I want somebody if I say I'm gonna start selling back juice. I want the type of guy that say, baby, you can do it. You can do it, baby. Let me. You want? How can I help you? What can I
Right,
do to make you reach that goal or whatever, whatnot
right,
or whatever? I like guys who are independent. I like guys who are go getters. I
right.
like guys who dream big, like big, big, big dreams. And even when the dreams seem
Unattainable.
unattainable, I want you to dream, and I want you to keep going chasing the dream. I don't want you to just sit and say, "Oh,
But Macy, you have guys. They play some good games out here now. Right?
yeah,
So I understand when you say dream and whatever, but that dream have to turn into some form of reality some way
yes,"
somehow.
but it has
You
to,
know what I mean?
but it
It's
has
not
to.
only about having that dream because I've seen guys, we want a businessman, and they've been saying that for 10 years
No,
without
no, no.
putting anything in place or working towards that goal. Because remember, you have short term, medium goal, and long term. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
For me, definitely it's stability, and I love foundation because me on a whole, I hate to be stagnant because I believe and I strongly believe that anything that is stagnant is dead. You're
yeah,
not growing, you're dead.
yeah.
You know what I mean? So growth, that's a must. So it's not all about the guy. A lot of people out here dream, and they've been dreaming for too long. If you ask me, you've been dreaming
Mhm.
for too damn long. It's about time to turn that into reality. To add to that, what about financial stability? Do they have to earn a certain amount to date you or to win your heart, to ride off in the sunset? Do they have to make a certain amount of money? What would make you comfortable to hang up them gloves and say, you know what, I'm done with them streets?
No, listen, it's a plus. It's a big plus. It's a big plus if a guy have financial stability. That's anybody, even call me a gold digger, call me anything you want to call me, but I would prefer, I would much prefer if he has financial stability. But I'm not saying I wouldn't build a life, a
Right,
relationship. I wouldn't build a relationship with somebody with a guy who doesn't have it. But if he has the drive, and
right, right,
if I see the potential in him, because I'm a go getter. So if I see that he's a
right.
go getter, and
Right.
we can help balance each other. We can ride with each other, and
Right.
we make moves together and try to build something. But I'm not. I don't want to be. I wouldn't want to be with no guy that sit and just talk every day, yap yap, talk every day, and I'm not
Yeah.
seeing no action. I'm an action type of girl. Like I said all the times, you're gonna show me, and once you show me, I'm gonna believe it. Just talking it, it's just gonna go to one ear and go to the next. I want to see you make a move.
Okay, the next question is, do you find it any more or less difficult keeping and maintaining friendship with, I guess I want to say transgender females?
No, no, they're saying cisgender means
Oh, I don't know. Oh,
cisgender means a lot of women don't like that term. But
okay.
guys, it's no offense. It's just different. It's just a differentiation to,
Okay.
to say that you were born a woman.
Yeah, that's true. That's because us women, we're very catty. That's true.
My
So
okay,
what would be the answer to that?
okay, honestly, my best friends and my most genuine friends are women, are females.
Okay.
I've never had an experience where another trans girl gonna boost me and help push me to succeed. Trans more likely will try to tear me down, or they would have it in their head, oh, Macy, I'm not gonna help. I'm not gonna even support Macy because Macy gonna become better than me, and Macy know how to flip money, and Macy know how to maintain a business. I've always have solid relationship. There are four girls, and I always talk about them.
Right.
Shelly, you're different because me, you come from same community and same district or whatever. But I
Right.
have a Cadine, Jennifer, Christina, and Andrea.
Right.
And even though sometimes sometimes I don't even hear from one of them like for a whole week, but at the same time, I know in my heart that if I get myself into a spot,
Right.
I can't call no gays or no transgender and depend on them wholeheartedly. I can
Right.
call one of these girls,
Right.
and once, even if it's something financial, once they have it, especially if it's problem, they're
Right.
gonna try and bail me out. Maybe some trans or the gays, and they're gonna laugh and be happy that I'm in the
We're
city
down and out.
in the situation. So I
Yeah.
don't, guys. It's funny. I don't. It's just I can count on my fingers how
Yeah.
many people I consider my friends in the LGBTQIA community. I have more female friends than LGBT friends.
Okay. The next question is, tell us a little bit about your fashion choices. How would you describe your style?
Okay,
Thank you
first
for
and
that question, Rana.
oh wow, first and foremost, I don't like to be in nothing. I mean, if I'm going like generally, if it's a general day, like walking on the street or whatever, I don't mind. Me here, I don't have to be dressed up to walk down the block to get something. I will wear the house slippers, go down. But
Right.
if I'm going out, I like to stand out. When I
Like to
like to
take a couture, darling.
yeah, yeah. I like I don't. One of my greatest fear is to wear something. Like I go to an event and I go to an event and then I have an outfit. Oh my God, I think I would, I don't know what I would do. So I really don't know what I would do and I don't know how I would react.
That happened to
So,
me once.
so I tend to go to stores. I buy, you would, I'm not going to buy something in the popular stores to wear to a dance or a party or whatever. I'm going to go to a boutique. And
Right.
if I see an outfit and I see multiple of them, if I see more than one of them, I'm not, even if I love it, I might buy it to wear on a day to day basis, but I'm not. But my fashion choice is I think I know how to coordinate colors.
Right.
I would match from time to time, but I don't like how a lot of people feel like, oh, if I'm wearing a red dress, I need to have on a red shoes, I need to
Right.
have a red handbag. I don't, I mean, I do it, but that's not what I like doing. I like to wear four different colors.
Okay.
Once they combine and they coordinate together, I think that gives you a little. Mm.
Right.
But sometimes people don't know how to coordinate colors, and then
I know.
if you don't know how to coordinate the colors, then
It's a mess.
it's gonna look a mess.
Yeah.
But once it, yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And I like wearing name brand stuff, guys. I like because
Oh,
I
she
think when I,
like designer, guys.
yeah, like designer, I like what it because I feel like when I'm in the designer outfit, it helps to boost my confidence too.
Okay, okay.
'Cause, yeah,
And some people like some people wouldn't even well, I'm not gonna say they don't understand it because the thing is, if you haven't experienced something, then I really think you shouldn't speak on it. You know what I mean? Some people will say, "Oh, why me gonna buy one belt for $800 when we could have get?" It's not the same.
no, it's not the same. It can't be the same.
It could never be the same.
And not
You
only
know?
that, not only that, Shelly.
Yeah,
When something is authentic, right?
yeah.
You don't even have to tell. You don't even have to tell somebody else that it's authentic. You just look at it and
You
know.
know,
You just
because
look.
it's a different. It feels different. It sits different. It
Yeah.
looks different. It is different.
Because remember, just for example, if I'm wearing a regular Old Navy dress, right?
Right.
You're not gonna get that wow factor from it. Versus if you go and you wear a Fendi, like a
Yeah.
Fendi dress, because you know
Right.
the Fendi dress, everything is gonna be on point most of the times.
Oh
Because
yeah.
the fabric, the fabric is gonna be to die
The
for.
kitchen.
The design, the fitting, everything is gonna. You're
Yeah.
gonna you're gonna even get shape. Like some of these clothes are made to and give you shape, like give you an hourglass shape.
Listen. I was dating this guy from Canada once, and he only wear designers. He can afford it.
Yeah.
And he came to visit and he left me a shirt. Well, I took it. I took the shirt. Hell, I took the shirt.
Yeah.
Macy, I've had that shirt for almost 9 years now. Macy, I wash it weekly. I can't remember what brand it is, but I'm telling you, it still stands. And I'm telling you, the material on my skin, oh my God, it feels so good. It feels so good. You
Yeah, because
understand
it's
me?
quality. Because it's quality
So,
material.
so at the end of the day, you could never compare the two. But with that being said, guys, there's a lot of layer to Macy. Tonight was basically the icebreaker. All right, we have more to come. This is just part one of many series. All right, we also will go down in her prison experience when she was incarcerated, why she was incarcerated, how long she was incarcerated for, among other stuff. Because Macy is basically, she's an all rounder. She's a businesswoman, right? At the end of the day, for those of you who follow her on Instagram, you can attest to this. She's always encouraging you guys. You know what I mean? She's the type of person that will ride for you. If she has something and you want it, she will give it to you. You know what I mean? And that has nothing to do with gender role. You know what I mean? She's human, she's loving, she's kind, she's understanding. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, with that being said, there is just more to her than someone would say, "Oh, in my BB, oh, in my GG, oh, in my CCP, whatever it is." You know what I mean? So let love be love and let's stand up for each other, especially in the Black community, especially when it comes to us trying to own our own businesses and building our empire, not only for today, but generational wealth. You know what I mean? We do things that's gonna impact our family in years to come. That's what I want for my family. That's what I
Mm-hmm.
want for my community. But it's not gonna happen if we keep on tearing each other down. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen if we are fighting against each other. It's just not gonna happen, you know? So let's stand as one. Let's unite. Let's continue to encourage each other, be there for each other. I know everybody have them problem, everybody have them situation, but I don't think it's hard for you to be courteous to someone, to just be kind, because you can never tell what someone is going through. And by you just simply saying hello, how are you doing, or checking in with someone, that could make a world of difference without you even knowing that.
Mm-hmm.
So with that being said, guys, we're gonna love you here and we're gonna leave you. But like I said, this is only part one of the many series that are to come. So please stay tuned, subscribe to our channel. Macy is also on YouTube. Her channel is I am Macy Saunders. If you guys are not subscribed, please to go ahead and subscribe over there. So as soon as she catch up with social media, we can go live on her channel as well. But we still have to coach her a little bit. Macy, I love you. Thank you
Love you too,
so much
sister.
for coming on my platform. I really appreciate the information that you shared with us today. I mean, most of it was eye-opening for me. I've learned so much and I continue to learn. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So guys, hey, Jillian. Well, we're logging off right now, but we will be back with part two and part three. So stay tuned and don't forget to share the live, guys. Before I end the live, Macy, is there anything you want to say, especially for a young male who is struggling? Because you know, you have a lot of, you or female, you know what I mean,
Mm-hmm.
struggling with their identity, not knowing how to come out to their family, not knowing how to put their feelings into perspective. As a matter of fact, they don't even know what they're feeling, so it might be confusing to them. What would be your last words of inspiration to them?
Okay, well, first and foremost, if they're first and foremost, if they're not sure of what they are or what they who they want to become, they can probably experimentize, and then they will something will stick, and you can decide because you know you can be bi. It's okay to be bisexual. It's okay to if you're that male, it's okay if you like girls, and it's okay. It's also okay if you like boys. But
Right,
but like I said over and over, the main thing, if you're gonna sit every day and worry about what everybody else thinks about you or how everybody else feels about you, and then you put yourself in a box, you stifle yourself, you cause yourself a whole lot of stress. You
right,
cause yourself, sometimes it's to the point where you're suicidal. Sometimes it even gets further where you commit suicide.
right,
You have to understand that not everybody is gonna accept and love you, and it's okay. You can't force people to accept you. People don't have to accept you.
right,
They don't. And for those who will accept you, then you'll know that those people who accepted you, they are real, and they are sincere to you, because that's telling you right there they don't
right.
care what you are or who you are. Those who don't accept you,
Yeah,
they aren't meant to be in your life. So you move on. And I understand if you're in Jamaica where it's extremely homophobic, well, you just have to figure out a way to take yourself away from the situation, if you're in an environment that is hostile and homophobic. If you have a choice, you can move away from it. You can migrate, because it's okay to migrate to live. Because I'm not telling no one to stay in an uncomfortable country, because I'm born in
but
Jamaica.
not every. First of all, Macy, not everyone, even if they get the opportunity tomorrow morning, some of them can't even afford a simple plane ticket. One, number two, they have no family in, because that was going to be my next question to you. They have no family abroad to go to. So I don't know. I mean, you have more experience than I do.
Mhm.
Um, do you know of any community or any outreach program that these um young people could reach out to for help, or even for someone to talk to? Because you know,
But
sometimes
I'm not now in Jamaica. I don't know any outlets in Jamaica now. I know they used to have J Flag, Jamaica's Forum for Lesbians, Gays, and Bisexual. They used to have J Flag.
right,
They used to have damn. I don't know what they have in Jamaica now, but
right,
I know in America, in Canada, England, and all other first world countries, they
right,
they have tremendous amount of support groups They have organizations, non-profit organizations that
Right.
help you. So if you get that opportunity to
Yeah.
leave Jamaica and you can file for asylum, if you have, if your parents file for you, you know, and you're uncomfortable living with them,
Right.
they have good shelters that you can. I mean, a lot of people don't want to go into the shelter, but everybody goes to the shelter sometimes.
Right.
A lot of people go. I'm not saying everybody. A lot of people, but
Right.
they have LGBTQIA communities where they do mental health. They have mental health programs. They
Right.
have
Right.
programs if you need a doctor. They have
Yeah.
programs if you need housing.
Yeah.
Girl, even in New York, you know the LGBTQIA community get a
I
lot of
just
assistance.
like here, because even me, most
Yeah.
of you guys on here probably don't know, but I am a breast cancer survivor. And
Wow, have a girl, you never know that?
you didn't know?
No.
Like you just know like right now?
Right, no, but that's I know. I swear, I never know for true.
You lie.
I swear to God, I never know, Shelly.
Yes, but we're not gonna get into that topic tonight. But yes, I am a breast cancer survivor. And um I talk about the story. I have video on my YouTube channel, like way down, right? But I think I need to start talking about it more and just making more people aware, because a lot of people don't know. Just like, I can't believe you didn't know though. That's weird.
I didn't know.
Yeah. So I am a breast cancer survivor, and um the outreach programs here, I can't even begin to tell you how great they are. So I know that. I know we can get help here. I know that. But I was just making reference to, Jamaica, because we're a little bit less fortunate there. And for me personally, I'm very sensitive because before COVID, I have to wrap this up real quick. But before COVID, I started a charity, and the name of the charity is Posh Lifestyle Soiree. I only had one event, and it was okay, but people, I was giving away so much stuff, Macy, and I had no contribution. Everything came out of my pocket.
Yeah.
I bought prosthesis, I bought bras, I had a whole lot of stuff given away, and people were afraid. I even went as far as creating a WhatsApp group so people could join that group and talk to me. And people were still shying away, just just not wanting to talk about that conversation, because we from the third world country, when you hear that big word C, all we can think about is death.
Yeah, yeah.
But I'm here to tell people that that is not true. We
In America, that's not true.
well, listen. When I tell my story, it's gonna be a different story, because it's listen, I respect my doctors. I do have respect for doctors, and I respect my scientists to the highest. But I'm telling you, okay, I got nobody to praise but God Almighty Himself. And like I said, I will share my story and I will share my journey. One of these days, we're gonna do it just as is, and I'll talk about mine openly because I'm not afraid to. I've done it a few times. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying that I I'm only one person and I don't have a lot, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
But if I can take the initiative and want to give back to my country and want to help others that are less fortunate, I don't see why we can't join heart and hands to make it possible. You know what I mean? Even our community, Mile Gully.
Hmm.
I always want to do something, but those people, man, just them with just the biting and whatever, it's not encouraging. But I'm not gonna let that defer me, because I remember when I was going through my situation and I asked God, what is my purpose on earth? Because a lot of us, we're living but we're not living. Do you understand what I'm coming from? And I don't want to be just a passerby through this earth. When I
Yeah.
leave this earth, my name is supposed to be ringing years to come. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
I asked God, I said, God, what is my purpose here? What was I born to do? It can't be just going to work, paying bills. That could never be it. You know what I mean?
Mm.
So I'm like, God, you need to tell me, why am I here? Why was I placed on earth? And God told me that you are here for the people. You are here to serve the people. You know what I mean? So
Mhm.
I'm a giver, and I'm always willing to share, and I'm always willing to join with people. I'm never selfish, and I'm not selfish. You know what I mean? So, like I said, I will share my story another time on this platform. But guys, it's come to the end of this live. Macy, I want to thank you again.
Yes, darling.
Really appreciate you coming on my live. And I know, like I said, a lot of us here receive a ton of knowledge tonight, including myself. And I do look forward to the other interviews that are to come. I'm so appreciative of you. Thank you so much. So, guys, I'm gonna love you here. I'm gonna leave you until next time. Thank you all for joining me.
Okay, baby. Bye bye.
Bye.